The story starts, and we see birds flying over a valley. The scene shifts to a small kid sleeping in a bed with a teenage girl. The boy suddenly wakes up and he seems flustered. He wonders how he became a kid and where he is. He has no idea what is going on and thinks he's dreaming. Suddenly, the girl pulls him back into the bed and whispers in her sleep, telling him to go back to sleep. We learn that the boy's name is Ye-chen, as the girl calls him that. He realizes it is not a dream and it's all real. It seems as if someone else is trapped in this little boy's body. He accesses the boy's memory to figure things out and learns that he is in a world of cultivation called the Tijon continent. Ye-chen belongs to a section that is a low-level forest called Yinjian Holy Land. There are 4 peaks in Jinyuan Holy Land named Yoxio, Shenteng, Tiankyu, and Jinyao. Ye-chen is the son of a lady named Ye Kengwu. She is the leader of Jinyao Peak. She has many disciples and all of them are women, and of course there are 7 of her closest disciples. All of them are very beautiful women and they are called 7 beauties of immortal destiny. They all love the 7-year-old Ye-chen very much and take turns to take care of Ye-chen. Today, his 4th senior sister, Yu Linju, is accompanying him. Suddenly, he hears the voice of a system that calls him host and welcomes him to the Jianyao continent. Then the system's voice says something about activating the Supreme Holy Body, and Ye-chen feels his body getting hot, as if there's a fire inside the body. The system's voice then tells him that Zhongyuan martial arts has also been added to his memory and tells him to practice as soon as possible, and also tells him to adjust his breath and qi. He quickly sits down to cultivate while thinking that he just arrived and now he is forced to cultivate. The Supreme Holy Body is a rare physique that can absorb heaven and earth spiritual energy into its cultivation in a matter of few breaths. Zhongyuan martial arts is also a collection of supreme martial arts that after being practiced can move mountains and seas, and can shock the sky and earth. The combination of these two can simply make anyone overpowered and extreme. Then we see energy converging at his location and the system voice congratulates him for the success of the cultivation method. The system voice informs him that his cultivation level is the first level of an Ascent Soul stage, and the system will activate and give him check-in tasks. Little Ye-chen originally had no cultivation, and even if he had, it would take up to 30 years for advanced cultivators to reach an Ascent Soul stage, but now it only took him a few hours. In the morning, Ye-chen looked at his hand and was surprised to see that he has grown and now looks like a teenager, and all in a matter of a few hours of practicing. Yu Lingji sits to wake up and Ye-chen worries about what he will do. The system shows that he has completed a check-in task and a talisman of illusion charm appears in front of him. This charm can be used to disguise a person's body type and neither vision nor touch can reveal the truth about the person. He quickly uses it to disguise himself as his 7-year-old appearance. Yu asks him why he's on the ground and he lies that he fell down in his sleep. She picks Ye-chen up and puts him on the bed while commenting that he's gotten heavy. The charm is so powerful it even modifies a person's weight. Although it can't be an exact change, but enough for other people to be fooled. Ye-chen then gets a new task from the system, which is to follow the 5th sister to learn alchemy skills. He thinks that he got a new task too soon. He asks Yu if she has any plans for today, and as he turns toward her, he sees her changing. He gets a nosebleed and faints. Yu gets worried and carries him to his mother. His mother asks what's wrong, and Yu tells her that he woke up in the morning, but he suddenly had a nosebleed and passed out. She thinks he had another attack of sequelae. Sequelae is a condition that is the consequence of a previous disease or injury. She decides to give him Yoling pills that she got from the Medicine King Valley and hopes he doesn't reject the effect of the medicine. She then feeds him the pill, leaves him laying on the cushion, and waits for him to wake up. Ye-chen comes up with a plan and asks if the pill is causing him pain, and his mother asks him to spit out the pill. He then lifts his illusion charm and a bright light shines and Ye-chen changes into his adult form. He made a plan to use it as an opportunity to explain his sudden growth. He acts surprised and asks his mother what medicine she gave him and that it worked wonders. Yu asks him who he is and what he did to Ye-chen, and she jumps to attack him. He blocks her attack and tells her that he is indeed Ye-chen. He then tells her about a mole under her feet that only she and Ye-chen know about, and this makes her believe him. His mother is happy to see the aura surging in Ye-chen's body and is excited that he can now practice martial arts, and she hugs Ye-chen. Ye-chen says that he wants to learn to disguise himself first, and his mother asks why he wants to learn that. He tells her that what just happened to him will make others envy him, and that learning to disguise him can save his life in a critical moment. His mother agrees to it and tells him to go and learn the art of disguise with the 3rd senior sister. As he leaves to find the 3rd sister, his mother asks him to find some clothes to put on. Yu feels embarrassed over the fact that the small boy she slept hugging last night is now a handsome young man. Yu suddenly realizes that something surely will happen if Ye-chen falls into the hands of the 3rd sister. We then see a beautiful lady who's the third senior sister. Her name is An Ma-han, and she's an expert in escape and disguise. There is a knock on the door of Ma-han's room, and she tells the person to come in. The door opens and Ye-chen comes inside and is shocked to see her changing, and he apologizes. She says it's fine as it's not the first time he's seen her changing. Ye-chen tells her that he took a medicine his mother bought and now he is different. Ma-han says she's aware and compliments that he's now taller and more handsome, and this is really nice. Ma-han continues to tease him and says Ye-chen looks more delicious now. Ye-chen is flustered. She then asks him if he came to learn the art of disguise. Ye-chen confirms this, and she tells him that to learn the art of disguise he must be proficient in the phases of the face, the bones, skin, and tendons. But she gives him some books and tells him to read them before he learns something else. He reads the book but finds it too complicated, and Ma-han gets a little too up and close with him. He gets flustered and proceeds to leave with the book, but she stops him. Ma-han tells him her books are super secret, so he can't take them out of the room, so he must read them there. She even offers to let him stay overnight, and he accepts. She leaves him to read the book in the room as she goes outside. Ye-chen gets frustrated as he's unable to read the book and thinks, when will he learn this? He suddenly hears someone outside calling out to Ma-han and tells her that the master has ordered everyone to gather at the meeting hall. This catches his attention and he gets up and opens the door. He goes outside and asks the lady who was calling Ma-han what happened. She tells him that someone named Ding Woo-young came looking for something again and asked them to prepare a gift for Master Yu Zhaofeng, as per a list that he's prepared. Ma-han gets angry after hearing this and lashes out and tells them to follow her, and she wants to see what they want to stir up at Zhaoyang Peak. A big smile appears on Ye-chen's face as he thinks that this is the enemy that has arrived. It seems as if he's been waiting for millenniums for this moment. We see many ladies going toward the meeting hall. Inside, a man is sitting there. He is Ding Woo-young, an elder of Zhaoyang Peak. Ye-chen's mother and Yu are standing in front of him. He's angry and scolding Ye-chen's mother for not preparing the gift as he told her to. There are 3 boxes kept behind Ye-chen's mother, and she argues that what she prepared are all valuable herbs there. But he shuts her down and asks if this is what he asked her to prepare, and even throws an apple he's eating at her. Yu gets angry at him for disrespecting the Peak Master and shouts at him, but Ye-chen's mother asks her to stay quiet. Ding Woo-young shoots back at Yu for disrespecting him and if she wishes to live in the Holy Land of Zhonyang or not. And he also claims that their peak can't survive without the support of his peak. He asks her if she's worthy of yelling at him. At that moment, Mahao comes there and calls Ding Woo-young a dog. He gets fumingly angry and threatens that he will report to his master that they have gone rogue, and next month they will not get anything from them, not even a tael of silver. He gets up from the throne and starts to make his way toward the door. Ye-chen's mother tries to make him stay. She claims that there's a misunderstanding and she's sorry. She asks him not to make any trouble with Master Chen. Ding smirks and asks how they'll make up for his pathetic gift. Ye-chen's mother says that she has no idea what he wants, but if they have it, they will gladly give it to him. Ding has a smug look in his face and shamelessly asks for Ma-han to serve him. Ye-chen's mother objects, but Ma-han says she has no issue. But there is an issue. She claims her moves are too strong for elderly Ding and that he may not be able to bear the loss of vitality. She then suggests that she is a sister who learned her art and if Ding wants her to give her a chance. Ding gladly agrees and Ma-han calls Xiao Di to come in. Xiao Di comes inside and Ding is smitten by her beauty. Ma-han sends Ding and Xiao Di away. Yu asks if she's ever seen Xiao Di and who she is. Ma-han tells him to be patient and that they will find out soon. In a room, Ding and Xiao Di are present and Ding quickly gets undressed. He is very desperate and wants to get busy with Xiao Di. As he approaches her to get started, he's shocked to find out that he is a man. Ding is kicked outside and behind him, Ye-chen exits the room. Actually, Xiao Di was Ye-chen disguised as a girl. Ye-chen is happy that disguising technique works and laughs at Ding for not finding out till the last moment. Ding gets angry and threatens that he will report the Peak Master for punishment. In response, he gets kicked in the guts by Ye-chen, who tells him to go away and beats him up. Later, we see an assembly of elders headed by Zhu Yangfeng, Elder Xingli. 3 elders are sitting in chairs and Ye-chen's mother, Yu, and Ma-han are standing in front of them. While Ding, who is covered in bandages from head to toe, is sitting on a separate chair. He has accused them of housing a man at Zhaoyang Peak when only female disciples are allowed there. The ladies argue that there's no man there. Ding says that her sister Xiao Di is a man in disguise. Ma-han says that they have no disciple by that name. Ding shoots back saying that she's pretending and he asks her to take him. But he stops the sentence there as he can't tell the elders what he was doing. Ma-han asks him to keep talking as she wants to know what he was doing near the medicated bathroom of Zhaoyang Peak while only wearing his underwear. She argues that according to regulations, the disciples of Outer Peak are not even allowed to approach training rooms, let alone baths. Ding has no answer to this. Elder Zhengli asks him what he was doing there. Ding thinks that he can't tell his elders what he was doing because if Elder Zhengli found out, he is as good as dead. The elders discuss among themselves that Ding was caught being inappropriate and beaten up, and to save face he made a story about a male in Jiao Peak, as there are no males there except for Ye Chen. They want to dismiss the case as a misunderstanding, but Mahan asks them to find out what Ding intended to do. They want to save their face and know Ding is in the wrong, so they make him apologize. Mahan accepts and claims it was indeed a misunderstanding. While heading back, when Yu compliments her smart, she tells him that this was Ye Chen's idea. At home, Ye Chen is informed by the system that he completed the task of learning the art of disguise, and as a reward, gets the mastery of puppetry. All the information related to puppetry is downloaded into his brain. Yu and Mahan wonder how Ye Chen changed so much and think that he has some secret technique. They want to know a sneaker and sneak up to his room to catch him in the act. But when they bust open the door, they are surprised to see him with a female puppet. Thank you so much for watching. Please check out these other videos and make sure to subscribe and press that bell icon to know about our latest videos.